Hey guys, welcome back to Two Brothers Gaming Podcast. This is episode 51, and I'm here with Rylan.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't posted a new episode in like 2-3 weeks or so. We're finally back now.
Yeah, with Christmas, New Year's, and everything. Been a little behind, but
we're going to be on, since it's over now, we're going to be on a more consistent schedule and whatnot.
Right. Been trying to get our two a week, from here on until we get busy again or something, but, get these out, and good to be back.
It'll be more easier also. I'm getting a Mac soon, so yeah.
Yeah, easier for him to record, wherever he goes or whatever. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. So an insider claims that a new Banjo Kazooie game is in development.
I like the Banjo Kazooie series. I played it on the GameCube or whatnot. I had I don't remember what game it was, but it was a really good game.
They are some good games.
What I got here, a new Banjo Kazooie game could well be on its way if the latest online rumor is correct. Industry insider Nate Drake has claimed that the project is currently in the active development and was greenlit by Microsoft sometime earlier last year. Development on the project seems to be in the early stages, and it is not clear which studio will be handling the new game, as it is reasonably unlikely to be Rare, and always this is a rumor, so it says here, please take it with a grain of salt. I don't know what that means.
It means don't get your hopes up, basically.
Yeah, so it's kind of just a rumor, it says right now, but I would like to see a new Banjo Kazooie game, because I like those games. They're pretty fun.
They are, and the first one, actually the first two, I believe, came out on the Nintendo 64. So Banjo Kazooie, everybody loved that game that I've talked to. Like, it's a really good game. I've played it. It's fun. And then Banjo Tooie is the second one. It's also fun. And then Rare, who you mentioned, is the ones that developed those games. And then Microsoft bought out Rare, and then they came out with Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was a different take on the series. Like, it was you build things, kind of like in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you build different vehicles, aircrafts, whatever.
Yeah, you just build different stuff in the game and whatnot.
Yeah, so it wasn't like your typical Banjo Kazooie, like your action adventure game. So it wasn't received as well as the first two, but. So yeah, apparently maybe a new Banjo Kazooie is in development. So
I would like that a lot. Gamers out there would also like that. People who've actually played the games and stuff with it, and plus newer gamers and whatnot would probably maybe want to try it out. So yeah,
old people like me that's played the originals, like we enjoy it, and then newer people, might enjoy it as well because he's a bear, so, and it's kind of weird, whatever, but. They're fun games.
It's weird, but it's fun. They're fun.
They are very fun games. And Nate Drake, for those of you that don't know who that is, it's Nate the Hate. He's a YouTuber. He does podcasts as well. I listen to him. I watch some of his videos. So if you don't know who he is, go check him out. Obviously, he's a lot bigger than we are, but if you don't know who he is, go check him out. He has a lot of leaks inside, like Nintendo and Xbox. I know he has a really close inside with Xbox, so go check him out. He's the one that has claimed this, and he's a pretty reliable source when it comes to leaks.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different leakers.
There are,
this type of stuff. So,
all right, we got another. Actually, most of our topics are rumors that have came out for the gaming.
I noticed that.
I didn't even notice that. Like when I just kept putting, finding some topics, I didn't even pay attention.
Rumors.
But up next, we have Bayonetta trilogy rumor.
Okay, it says it's been almost 7 years since the Nintendo Switch first hit shelves in March 2017. As such, rumors and leaks have been stirring about the next console, when it will be released, and what will be on it. One particularly interesting leak to surface. It says that the Bayonetta trilogy will receive a bundle with the upcoming Switch 2. So they're saying that when the Switch 2 comes out, this trilogy is going to come out with it. We were talking about like maybe what game would come out. Remember, this was a few episodes ago. We were talking about the Switch 2 and like what
Launch titles
game or
would be.
whatnot could come out. Yeah, what launch title?
Well, I said I think Metro Prime 4 will be a launch title.
Yeah.
And it'll come out. I mean, it'll come out on both Switch 2 and the current Switch, but I think it'll be a launch title. And then that one leak by Zippo said that maybe that open world Mario game we was talking about may be a launch title as well. So
yeah. What I got here is the original mention of this comes from a tweet by N Weedle, which states that the new console will have a bundle that has all 3 Bayonetta games included. The leak states that the bundle in question will feature visual and performance enhancements, including HDR. The tweet also touches on backwards compatibility, in which to imply that copies of Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 from the Nintendo Switch will be eligible for these improvements as well. So it's not only apparently going to be on the Switch 2, it's also going to be on the original Switch and the Switch Lite.
right,
Probably.
yeah. I mean, if it releases on one, it'll release on all of them, you know. But
yeah,
yeah. I mean, have you ever played a Bayonetta game?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
So the original Bayonetta came out on the Wii U, and then Bayonetta 2 on the Switch, and Bayonetta 3 last year on the Switch. And they're pretty decent games. They're pretty fun. And then Bayonetta Origins came out also last year, I believe. But it's different than the first 3. It's like a prequel to all of them, telling her how the story and how she became who she is. But anyway, yeah. So another rumor, guys. You know, take it how you will. It is a rumor, so we're just getting the news out there to you, let you know what's supposedly up and coming. But like we said, Switch 2 hasn't even been announced yet, so you know, take it how it will. There have been reports. This isn't really a topic, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. There's been reports of a Nintendo Direct coming out this month. Usually Nintendo Directs come out in February, so it may be in February.
Yeah.
But supposedly it may have a Switch 2 teaser in it. Maybe, maybe not.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I feel like actually it would. They probably will have a Switch teaser in the next Direct because they've already kind of like said they're making a second Switch. So they're probably going to, announce it at some point,
Yeah, they basically said that, eventually they will make, a successor to Switch. They haven't announced it yet, but kind of hinted at it here and there. But
yeah,
I think it would make sense for them to announce it either in this month a Direct or next month a Direct, and then that way it'll build hype. People will buy it and they'll release it probably in time for holiday this year. So probably October, November, in time for Christmas, So
people
that would make sense.
Presents or whatnot.
Right. So it makes sense for them to announce it early in the year to build hype and get people ready to buy it for later in the year for Christmas and holiday.
Yeah.
But, obviously if a Nintendo Direct happens, we'll cover it for you guys and let you know what happens. Like we usually do. All right, moving on to another rumor. Metal Gear Solid remake rumors.
This guy's in Fortnite now.
Solid Snake?
Yeah, he's does that one Seeker skin. But I got here. Actually, I like this series as well. It's a really good series. It says here, a rumor from an established leaker claims that a remake of the first Metal Gear Solid game is in the works at Konami. This would be a This would be a full reimagining of the Metal Gear Solid, complete with a modern graphical overhaul and revamped audio. So it would just have better graphics and stuff since it's a remake.
Right.
Metal Gear Solid and its Solid Snake protagonists are some of the most recognizable names in gaming, released over 25 years ago.
1998. The year I was
when
born.
you were like born. Yeah, that's crazy. How old this franchise is.
Yeah. On the
Says
original
here,
PlayStation.
the first Metal Gear Solid was a pioneer in the stealth action genre of games, and introduced a universe that still captivates fans to this day. For a long time, Konami resisted fans' requests to remake these earlier games for modern platforms. However, Konami announced in 2023 that it is working on a full remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And fortunately for Solid Snake fans, new leaks suggest that Konami isn't stopping there. Fear Metal Gear Solid David Hayter shares opinion on Metal Gear Solid 5 following playthrough. Throughout his playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, David Hayter, the iconic voice of Solid Snake, shares his thoughts on the game. So, got here, Spanish website. Area John Goose reported the remake of the first Metal Gear Solid has been in the works for years and will be the studio's main focus following the release of Metal Solid Gear Delta. The leak claims that the remake will be available on PS5 and not the PS4.
Makes sense.
Inferring that the game is a current gen exclusive, not to mention that was made of a Windows or Xbox release. But seeing that Metal Gear Solid Delta is being released on PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows, it seems likely that Metal Gear Solid Remake will see a similar release. No information was shared about potential release dates, and seeing that Metal Gear Solid Delta is without one, the Metal Gear Solid Remake's release is likely not anytime soon. So I don't know how many times I've said Metal Gear Solid,
Quite a
but it
bit.
was a lot.
That's all right.
But so they're most likely gonna make more besides just the original remake
Right.
of the games.
Yeah, so basically just sum up what Round said. It says a leak claims that a Metal Gear Solid 1998 remake is in the works and will become Konami's main focus following Metal Gear Solid Delta's release. A remake of Metal Gear Solid is rumored to be in the works at Konami with modern graphics and an audio overhaul. After the release of Metal Gear Solid Delta, the remake will be one of Konami's main focuses according to the rumor. The leak suggests that the remake will be a current gen exclusive, but no release date has been announced. So I like the Metal Gear Solid series. I mean, they've been around for a while. Like I said, the original released on the PS1 or the original PlayStation, whatever you call it. And it's just been a well-known series and one of the best. I mean, when you think of gaming, sometimes you think of Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid, because he's in Smash Brothers now, with the crossover there, and then he was in Wreck-It Ralph and stuff. He was in those movies, or the first one, I believe. So very well-known franchise, but like I said, it is a rumor. Like the other two, we'll keep you guys updated if it does end up being true, and obviously with release dates we'll let you know. All right, moving on to MIG Switch goes on sale.
I don't have anything for that, so
okay. All right, so you guys may have heard or may have not, but in this article I'll explain. But it says the previously unnamed flash cart is set to be called MIG Switch, and the initial Twitter user that unveiled the MIG Switch existence after Timex managed to get in contact with the team behind it all. According to them, they were offered a review unit of the MIG Switch but turned it down, as the after Timex team fears legal repercussions. But it says another interesting tidbit that existing dumps of Switch games will not be compatible with the MIG Switch, and backups will need to be repacked to function with the flash cart. Games played with the flash cart can also be played online as well. So if you guys don't know what it is, it's a flash cart that you can put a micro SD card in, and then you can put Switch games on it and put it in your Switch and play Switch games off a micro SD card. So in theory, you could make backups of your physical Switch games, put them on that cartridge. That way you don't have to take out cartridges and switch them out. Like, and just switch games that way. And according to this, it won't work with Switch games you download off of the internet. So they have to be legally backed up ROMs, which they'll get around that. Like the homebrew community will get around that, so you could use illegal ones if you wanted to. But my recommendation is to only use ones you own. And
can you do that kind of on your Xbox? Or you?
I have it on my Xbox. I have on my my Game Boy games. I've legally backed those up and use ROMs on them, like for emulators. But and then also have GameCube games too. But I was wanting to get one of these. They are on sale now. They're not on sale on their own website. They use other websites, so Nintendo can't shut them down. They can shut the websites they sell them on down, but they can't shut, like, they'll just go to another one though. They can't shut down the actual MIG Switch website because they're not selling them on that website, so they won't find out who's making them. So Nintendo won't be able to stop this. The Nintendo Switch update won't patch this from working, because from the Switch's perspective, it's a legally owned cartridge. Like, it's not, anything suspicious. So I'm wanting to get one. I was going to get one when they released, but they're already sold out. Like, I was wanting to get one the day they released, but I didn't have the money yet, so I wasn't able to order one, and they've already sold out, so I gotta wait till the next batch is on sale before I can order it. But I will get one, and I'll make a YouTube video review it, so you guys can check it out if you want.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool, and I'm really interested in the emulation and different things like that, and I thought that this was a really good way to back up your legally owned Switch games, and that way you don't have to carry a bunch of cartridges with you when you're out on the go. You can just keep this in your Switch, and then the way it works is if one game's popping up, you know how the Switch is spring loaded, so if you push down, it seats the cartridge, and you push it again, it pops back out. So what you would do to cycle games, you push it down. Well, you push it down. Yeah, you push it down, pop it up, and then switch it to another game. Push it down, pop it up, switch to another game. That's how you switch games.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. I wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't heard about it. It is a thing. It is released. Just the pre-orders have sold out. But they said they will put them back in stock in the near future. So just want to let you guys know. Moving on to our last topic. Have you played a Nintendo 64 game before?
I have. Thumbs up.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
I actually have. I played two of them. I played Super Mario 64 and Banjo Kazooie. We were just talking about Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
I deeply enjoyed those games or whatnot, but yeah, I played it on. I think on Collins.
I know Tara and Josh have a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was theirs. I played it on that. That was whenever I was like little though.
Yeah.
I was like probably like 5, 6, something like that. But yeah, I played those two.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had or not, and since we had the Banjo Kazooie topic, I figured I'd make that our opinion based topic. I didn't know if you played Nintendo 64, because obviously it's before your time, so it was actually before my time too. 2 years. It released in 1996, but it is one of the first consoles that I played, because the GameCube didn't come out in 2001 when I was 3, and I got the GameCube when I was 3. But anyway, I played Nintendo 64 before I played GameCube, obviously, and so you answered the question: have I played a Nintendo 64 game before? Yes, I have. I've played a bunch of them. I mean, it's a really good system. One of the best systems of all time. Definitely a standard because it was one of the first consoles to have 3D games.
Yeah.
It and the PlayStation were the first two that have 3D games. And I'd say the Dreamcast came out after. So,
It
Ocarina
was
of
those
Time.
three that kind of started the 3D gaming.
Right. Yep. But Ocarina of Time, rated wise, is the greatest game of all time with the highest rating ever for a video game.
I forgot Ocarina of Time was on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I didn't play it. I played the 3DS version because, Carter had it.
I played the Nintendo 64 version, but I beat the 3DS version. And then I played Majora's Mask as well. And then I beat the 3D. I didn't even beat the 3DS version. I haven't beat either version. But I have gotten through quite a bit of the 3DS version. The original,
closer
to
beating it.
Yeah, the original Super Smash Brothers came out on Nintendo 64. It's really good. Not as good as Melee. Like Melee's the best. In my opinion, it's better than Ultimate, better than Brawl, better than any of them, in my opinion. What else? A GoldenEye 007. That's a really good game.
I've played that. I have played that one too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Really good game.
So it was released on the Nintendo 64, and Microsoft now owns that franchise. So it was re-released last year sometime. So it came out on the Xbox, and then it came out on Nintendo 64 for Nintendo Switch Online, like the expansion pack. So
yeah, I've seen some about how it came out and whatnot. It was during last year.
Yeah,
I did see something like on it coming out on like Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. So that's a really good game. There's a ton. Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's like a mature game, but it's pretty fun.
Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart, yeah, obviously, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. That's a really good game.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong 64. I haven't actually ever played that game, but I know a lot of people say it's really good. But actually, that's one I never played. There was this monster truck game, like a Monster Jam game that I played. It was really fun. Like it was a monster truck game, but it was fun.
I used to play this monster truck game on my 360. I don't know what it was. I think Carter got it or something.
I had one for the PS2. It was really fun too. But we'll just stop it right there, guys. That's all the topics we got. So we appreciate you for watching or listening. Welcome back. Sorry it's took us so long, but we just schedule's been busy with Christmas and everything and New Year. But we're back, and we're going to do another episode after this one. So if you're listening to this one, just listen to the next one. They'll release on the same day. So we appreciate you for everything, guys, for supporting us.
Yeah.
And make sure to listen to, you can always watch us live on Twitch. No, Kick and YouTube, not Twitch and YouTube. Kick and YouTube. We do have a Twitch channel. We stream there when we have time. It's once in a while. And then join our Discord.
On it like
twice. Yeah.
Hopefully we can start streaming on it more and whatnot.
I would like to. Join our Discord server. Once again, once we get 30 members, we will have a movie night. Mine and Ryland's personal accounts, our personal Twitch, Kick, YouTube accounts. Go watch us. Ryland has a ton of great videos on there, and I've been posting recently. If you're in the emulation, I do have guides on how to set up Dolphin Emulator and different things, so check that out if you're interested. And buy our merch on Redbubble and Printify, or if you want custom shirts, you can DM us on Discord or Instagram.
And we can make them for you.
Yeah, we can make them for you. Show you different designs or whatever. That's not technically released to the public yet because we haven't made them yet, but our Instagram and Twitter. You have anything around?
No, just glad to be back,
Yeah, me
recording
too.
all that for you guys. I miss doing it.
It's fun. It is.
Yeah.
We enjoy doing it for you guys, and we appreciate. And we know you enjoy listening to it because obviously you listen
All
to
the
it. So
downloads.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just thank you guys for all the support and everything. We're close to 100,000 downloads
We are.
also. So I feel like we're gonna get that in the next, maybe I say 3 weeks, if not
I think we can get it in a week and a half.
at most 3 weeks.
Yeah, at most 3 weeks. So you were
But
predicting
I
by your
feel like
birthday, and your birthday's the
yeah,
first week in February, so should get it before then.
yeah, maybe we can get maybe 110 by my birthday or something like that. That'd be cool.
It would.
So yeah, just thank you for all the support and everything.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you in the next episode.